Hello, welcome. How you doing? My name's Hoffman. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little clue as to what the plan might be. So listen to this. From the start, my Alpian. So does anyone recognise this? First person to guess it correctly gets... there we go. Ice Dragon D's got it. Yes. That is obviously the music from the Amiga version of Metal Gear. Yeah, so it would appear that I might be trying to port the Amiga port of the MSX game to the Mega Drive. So, yeah, that is kind of the plan. Anyway, first off, before we get into all of that, hello to Ice Dragon D, Commander Keen, Mega Keck, Raccoon Violet, and of course Francis, who... Commander Keen, thanks for the resub, mate. 5 months, thank you very much. Yeah, Francis is partly to do with this, because I saw him last week, and we talked quite a lot about Mega Drive, or Genesis, depending on which country you're in. Yeah, so... here we go. This is what we're going to do. 68,000 base, exactly, yes. Let's do the hellos anyway. Raccoon Violet. Oh, DJ Altraz, thanks for the sub, mate. Freya, and lovely to see you last week, mate. I hope you and the family are well. Right, let me just get the rest of the Toback, Pigpen Pete, Commander Keen, Raccoon Violet. Who else did I miss here? Gigabates, Kieran of the Mighty Bit Shifters. Going Digital, love to see you last week as well, mate. Zemic, or Zemich, 3D Code Warrior, Lars 18th. And that is... oh, an AJP0. Hello. So, yeah. Yeah, so as you may or may not know, Francis knows quite a bit about the Mega Drive. How he knows that much about the Mega Drive, you know, is a mystery. So, so we were talking a lot about it when I saw him last week, and I mentioned you 3 times, Raccoon. Well, you know, you're worth it. So, L'Oreal. Lost in the midst of time, yes. So, I mean, yeah. We're gonna have a go at it. I can't do the other project that I'm working on because that's not been announced yet, so you can't see that. So I figured rather than let's just get something really chunky that we can do on stream. So oh, you got it set up in the end, SGDK. I was gonna have a look at that, but actually I think it might be just a bit too bloaty for what I need to do. Because I'm not going to do C. It's all going to be assembly. So, but it's good to know that you you got it all set up. That's great. But yeah, I think the plan is with Metal Gear, the Amiga port of it, all of the game logic and the code in that sense can basically just be wholesale dropped onto the Mega Drive, and it'll work. There's not going to be any problem with that. The game runs 256 by 200 and something. I can't remember what it is. And originally it's all tile based, and a lot of that is still tile based in the code base anyway. So it shouldn't be that hard. Just need a VDP draw function. Yeah, like that other game that you saw last week. Yeah. Flibble, welcome in. So yeah, that's the plan. But so what the stage we're at today, which is it is day 1, right? We haven't got anything set up. There's no code. There's nothing, right? So today is getting a setup in Visual Studio Code that I'm going to be happy with because there's, you know, I have tried a few other bits and pieces, and I think all I want to do is I still want to use that because I like that. I'm comfortable with it. The editor's great, and actually the Amiga assembly plugin is doing all my syntax highlighting and my document formatting already. So, and also has online documentation about CPU instructions. So in that respect, it's quite useful. And that's still active, so that still works. Debugging is going to be an interesting question. Jeez, oh, that's on random, isn't it? Never mind. Okay, fine. Anyway, as we like to do, before we get too deep into anything, as we like to do, we like to run a demo or two. Unfortunately, I've only got one for you today. Let's turn that down a touch. I've only got one for you today, but it's a pretty good one, right? So you may remember MD is something you'd like to explore. If you've done well, you know Z80. If you know 68,000 as well, you're quid's in, I reckon. So anyway, demo. Now you may remember I did a tune on the TIC-80 month or so ago, something like that, before revision anyway. The plan for that was for an invite to our Nova demo party, which is on Check's calendar. Hang on. When is that? That is June the 23rd to June the 25th. So, Emik, you'd love a demo party. Why don't you come down to that? In fact, anyone in chat, if you think you've never been to a demo party before, come down to Budley Salterton for the weekend. It'll be fun, honestly. I'll hang out with you. We'll watch demos. It'll be amazing. I know you're on holiday, Francis. Maybe next year, eh? Oh, Graham, I'll see you there then. Lovely Budley. That's a nice way of putting it. Budley. Wereton, Budley Salterton. It's in Exmouth, Flibble. So, I'm a very big sofa cedar. Well, let's change that, shall we, Emook? Come on. I'll buy you a drink. Or more to the point, not buy you a drink because we don't sell booze at the place. But I'll give you one of my beers. So, that's very down south. Yes, very much so. Hey, Mikey, how you doing, mate? Thanks for dropping in. Right, so first demo up. Well, the only demo I've got actually is this, which is for the TIC-80 by Slipstream with music by me, with support from Raccoon Violet and additional code from Mantratronic and some PS Enough and someone else. Who else was involved? Moliv. God, it was everyone. Anyone and everyone was involved, right? So let me just pause that. And this is the invite for Nova called Life's a Beach. I'm Mrs. Beanbag. Thank you, Graham. Yes. Right, so let's have a watch of... Oh, I'm hoping some cheeky demos get shown on the Amiga at Kickstart. Oh, well, I hope so as well. Well, I'll see you there anyway, because I'm going to that the week before? Yes, or the week after. I can't remember. Anyway, let's have a demo. boom, there we go. And you know what? If we actually leave this running, the bug in my replay code finally pops up. It takes it a few minutes, but yeah, there you go. That is Life's a Beach by Slipstream. Oh, there we go. Main code, graphics by Toback, additional code by Mrs. Beanbag, Mantratronic, music by Hoffman, support by Raccoon Violet, Aldroid, Nico, and Muliv. There we go. Where am I gone? I'm here. So yeah, there you go. Clap, clap, clap. We love a good demo in this place, don't we? Oh, we do. And yeah, the TIC 80 is very cool. I love the TIC 80. Great little demo. Dockster! How the devil are you, mate? Welcome in. Oh, there we go. It's crashed. Look. There you go. So yeah, there you go. I never fixed that, but it happens like several moments after the demo's finished. So it doesn't matter. Hey UK Gamer, how you doing? Okay. Desktop. There we go. Oh, you can see the TIC 80 now. Right. So where have we got to so far? So I'll show you where I've got to. This is as far as I've got, right? Which is GitHub and. Yeah. Can you show me my... Oh, yeah. Mega Gear, right? There you go. So I have a new repo called Mega Gear, Mega Drive port of the Amiga port of Metal Gear. Oh, hang on. Hang on. We just need to edit that. Of the MSX version of Metal Gear. Let's just make sure that's... let's commit that change. Yep. Commit that change. It's very important, that. Because it's not the NES version, because that is an atrocious affront to the man like the Kojima. So, my plan so far is... Let me just pull this up. Let's get rid of that for the moment. I tried a bunch of different things out. So I've just got a file here at the moment. It's called megagear.asm, right? Oh, Freya, you don't know what a TIC 80 is. A TIC 80 is a fantasy console. That is completely off center. There we go. That's better. You've heard of the PIC 8? Is it Pico 8? It's basically the same thing but different. And I prefer it. So, like the Pico 8, yeah. But no, it's a Lua JavaScript basically. So it's a fantasy console, right? So it's not a console that actually exists. It's a system where it's like a limited... You're supposed to really use it for making games, but obviously we love making demos on these kind of things. So I've run out of tunes. So hang on. So what we do is... hang on. House music? Let's go for house music. House music all night long. Start with... Yeah, that'll do. A little bit quieter. There we go. Yeah, no Z80. So basically, you run it on a PC, but your graphics are limited to like 16 colors, and you can change the palette, and you have sprites and stuff like that. What's its fantasy spec then? I can't remember, but you've got like a honking great PC behind it, so. There's a RetroArch TIC 80 core. So, well, what you want... Yeah, Google it up, man. It's a lovely bit of kit, actually. There you go. Nivrig's got it. And welcome in, Nivrig. Welcome in, Prince Phase. It's not CPU limited or anything. Yeah, so basically you can do stuff. If your PC's powerful enough, you can do some really crazy-ass calculations in it. And then draw them in 16 colours, right? So, oi, oi, yes. So this isn't... Okay, so what we've got here... is nothing at the moment, right? So what I want to do, 64K of char code, 256 by 128 pixels of VRAM, if you remember correctly. Okay, welcome in, Judge Groovy Man. So today, all I really want to achieve today is getting my build environment set up so that I can run and I can build and run a cartridge image, right? If we get time, if we can get that set up quickly enough, then Zenda, how you doing, Ricky? Oh, blimey, is it going to be like... How long is it going to be before? It's 1, 2, 3... 4 weeks' time, man. And then you, me, and Neverick are going to be getting pissed. So, that's great. That's great news. Yeah, you'll see me at Kickstart if you go into that, the Amiga event. It's going to be great. Right, so the plan is... getting the build environment is half the battle. The other half of the battle might be 4 more weeks. Yeah, I know. It's going to be great. I reckon I'm half tempted to get the source code for the Amiga assembly plugin and see if I can hack a GDB Mega Drive launch debug with symbols. It's kind of tempting to have a look at it, but at the same time, you know, maybe we'll leave that over there. But that'd be pretty bloody sweet, wouldn't it? Mega Keck, you're forgetting the last 10%, which is actually the last 90%. So right, so I think my plan here is I want to use VASM, but let's just rewind slightly. So I did grab MD Studio by Big Evil Boss, which is quite cool. I'll just show you this quickly. You can debug that. You can build and debug in here, and you can set breakpoints or something. But the problem is I hate this editor. Right? Cannot be doing with that. So just as an example, I can compile this. Yeah. And then I can run it. And you'll see there, very faintly, because I pissed about with the palette, it says hello world, right? So, I think this base of source code's probably a good place to start, right? Because it is, as we say, hang on, stop. It is, I'm just going to copy that, wholesale copy that, and drop that into my project here. It's called Mega Gear, right? But... okay. Woo! Okay, that's my... Let me just see if I can just fix this. Macro, I can't get away from that. Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, well, that'll do for now. I'll sort that out later. I usually keep my macros elsewhere, so... that is going to absolutely tank on VASM. But anyway, let me go and have a look at my previous VASM shenanigans. Let me just turn that off to never loop. Never loop. There we go. So yeah, let's just grab another window, and then let's have a look at my build tasks that I've got in Seekonoid, right next to the other one that I'm not allowed to talk about. Okay, so there up top. I mean, that's a lot of code, isn't it? VS Code, pin files, settings. I don't need that. I do want this though, so I'm just going to grab this a sec. I'm just going to chuck that in my tasks, right? And let's make a new folder called build, right? Okay, and what I don't want, align debug, I do want that, but maybe I don't. I'll leave those warnings off for now. And that's just going to build me, okay, let's change that to Mega Gear. Right, ASM Mega Gear. Right, I don't know if I want a object file, so that's not going to be that much use to me. Okay, Mega Gear, yeah. Let's just change all these for now. Mega Gear, yeah. Mega Gear. Okay. So I might need to look at the V-Link command line options, and that resolves on Mega Gear, yep. So actually, everything is done. Right, and then this will error to buggery, right? Yeah. Yeah, because that's not a... Okay, let's just do Control H with $. 100. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's just try all of them, and then let's deal with. Okay, and then all of these are to do with these errors because there's spaces there. Okay. Let's find comma space. This is because it's originally built for the new class of taking the club scene by storm. Oi, oi, Thalamos, how you doing, mate? How's that? How's the production coming along? Strict syntax, no spaces. Yeah, I don't like spaces anyway. Well, I like my own personal spaces. Okay. Yeah, VASM's a bit more. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. That. Yeah. 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 Oh, whoops. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Yep. Oh no, it's just comments. Okay. This is just. It doesn't matter actually. We just. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. I think that's it. Right. Let's see if that builds. Illegal relocation. Oh, that's going to be interesting, isn't it? Okay, is that VASM or VLink that's done that? That's a good question. Alright, or address. VDP control. Illegal relocation. The Tories will hate that. No, Graham, no, it does not use the Amiga hunk format. So I do need to coerce this thing into pushing me out of binary in a minute. I have to wonder why this is saying illegal relocation, because we haven't got a section at the top, right? Okay, and I wonder whether that is actually, if I do ASM, no, it still says illegal relocation. That's annoying. Right, so that's one of the macros, right? I wonder if I just change that to let's check the first one. So what's the last one on the list? Set VRAM right, which is this one. So let's just try that to that and then that. I wonder if that's the problem. Oh, it is. Yeah, okay. That's why. Okay. Yeah. It's because the macro parameters, obviously on ASM 68. Shit the bed. Look at that. Oh, made an Amiga executable? No. Okay. That's why. Okay, that's fine. We can move that. Build, and we'll put that into build. Right, and what we've done is we've made already squashing some bugs. Well, it's not bugs, it's just syntax differences. So what's the /addr? So let me just go back to the code here. So this is a macro, right? So a macro is like a chunk of assembly language that you can basically reference by calling a name, right? So set VRAM right will basically take a parameter, which in the original case was addr, and then replace it with that parameter. But my assembler doesn't do parameters, or at least if it doesn't, let's just try something a sec. I wonder, because that's going to be quite easy. I wonder if I do that, does that get rid of... No. Okay, you can't specify the names of the parameters. So on the previous assembler, yes, you can parameterize the macro parameters, right? In this, I can't. And my main reason for going for VASM is that Metal Gear is written with VASM, so I don't really want to be looking. Each assembler has their own flavour for params. Not seen them being passed with a slash before. So yeah, that's just /1/2/3. So that, if I did like set VRAM right and then test, that'd be /1 and then comma more would then be /2. But yeah, I've never seen. This is the first time I've seen them used as named parameters, which is quite cool. I quite like that, but yeah. The / syntax is what DevPack uses for memory. Yeah. Hey, GC1980. Amazing Pullock, welcome in as well. I believe that's the case. That's what I was used to anyway. VASM's better than DevPack though. So, right. So, already so far, we have built an Amiga hunk executable of a Mega Drive RAM cartridge, right? ROM cartridge, which is not what we want, right? So I think this needs to be org $0. I think that would work, right? That will work. That's perfect. Right, now. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Is that Phoenix? Is it? The PHX who did the Pro Tracker replayer? Who's a lovely chap. He fixed some bugs for me. I have to put that in lowercase. I don't want that in uppercase. Right. That's it. Yeah, he's a lovely chap. Yeah. It's always nice when people do all these things and then they're still contactable and able to talk about these things. It's really helpful. Right. So the question is, $100, which I imagine is somewhere around there. There is a CPU entry point here, which is obviously the second address of the cartridge. So. Oh, someone uses backslashes as well. Hey, Hooverphonic. Sega Mega Drive. Bam. Okay. Author name here. And I imagine you need to make sure that's all the right length. So I'm not going to change any of that. We'll just leave that for now. I'm not bothered. The question is, can I get VASM to spit me out a binary, right? Link script cough. I don't know what you're talking about. So the question is c/code. VLink will generate a binary. Oh well, that is exactly what I want then. So actually, I'll just type VLink in here, right? So that would be. Oh, you start doing diagram just like Monster Go Boom. How you doing, man? Thanks for your help on Twitter and sending some bits and pieces in. Robin 1, if I remember correctly. Okay, let me just go to my tasks. So it's VLink, which is build, which is VLink. So -B, which is static, dynamic, shareable, symbolic. No, it's static. Because it's not changing. And where's the _B? Target output file format. Okay. So, can I get help on that? I know it requires an argument. -F bin for VASM, simple binary output, I think. Okay. Let's call that .bin then. Maybe .rom. I'm going to take that line out and I'm going to trust you here, gigabytes. And just do that. Right. And let's run the build again. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Can I open bin? That's no good. Requires an argument. Sounds like my ex-wife. Damn you. I'm lucky not to have an ex-wife. VLink. Find options. Okay, so no. VASM. There we go. PDF. Oh, that's kind of not what I wanted. -B. Fucking hell, this is not helpful, is it? -32-bit. Oh, actually, you gave me that. Oh, that's given us some links, isn't it? -b raw bin. Ah, okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, and you've got the symbol file as well, haven't you? Yes, thank you. I was supposed to read that up earlier. B raw bin 1. So B raw bin 1, which is good. And then -m. Oh, whoops. -m. Okay, and then build slash mega. Oh no, double slash mega gear dot sim, I guess, and then comma. Mega gear files. Mega gear has them as the sizes. Oh, okay. Let's have a look in the folder then. C/code/mega gear. Okay, and then build. I've got a bin, I've got an O, and I've got a mega gear on its own. And let me just delete that. This is why people use make, isn't it? To clean up the folder. I don't use make. I hate make. Okay. That didn't put a thing in there. I'm not a fan of one big. Hey, Sharp Objects. I mean, my source code ends up being one big source file, but it's not one big source file. There's lots of other little bits and pieces, but essentially, it's not linked in the rest of it. It's just, it's separated out into sensible sections of files, but they're all just included. Ironically, you used make because the chap you was helping what to make file. Yeah. It's like a cascade down, right? So there's the main file, which will include any main macros and stuff, and then further down that will then include, say, for example, the game logic. The game logic will then obviously include the actors. The actors file then includes all the actors in it. So it kind of means it keeps it all nice and separate. But yeah, I saw there was a mix of C in there, so I didn't want to go too far into that. Monsters Go Boom. So, okay, so I've got a bin. Right, so HXD then. So, let's have a look at our file. And theoretically, oh, look at that! Okay. Okay, so we've got, so just so we know we've definitely done something, right? What we're going to do is we're going to come in here. Well, this is very exciting, isn't it? Okay, there's a color palette in it somewhere. I'm going to change that back to white. Where the fuck can I see that? That's the characters. I need to read up on... We might do some reading. Oh! It's been a while since I've heard that. Damn it. Okay, it's looking good. I haven't got a symbol file out though, so I do want to... I think it's spitting that out to the... It's spitting that out in the wrong place, so... a Mega Drive demo? Nah, you probably won't get... No. And to be fair, I prefer leaving the... It's in the build folder, right? I didn't see it. No. Which is slightly annoying, because it should be. I know, yeah. Let's just have a look at the... This is the build. So M... What did you say? It was M/M outputs the... -T. Oh, it screwed that up. Let me go and pull up your file that you sent me earlier, because that will give me an idea, right? Downloads, if as an example, yep, and let's just damn you, make file, edit that. Do it. Linker.s. Oh, so that's more. Do I need that? Build game.sim. Okay. What's the... hang on, let's move down here. What's the -T for? I don't think they have a particular layout. There's just a ROM chip, right? Just a sequential ROM, so not really. It's more the C thing. Okay, so that is weird. Build. Yeah, build. Megagear.sim. That's annoying. I wonder. Okay, well that's not remove the / build. It shouldn't. I don't see why that should be the case. Proton, how you doing? Let's check the folder again. C/code/. I mean, I obviously want the symbol file out because I imagine that's quite important for the debugging of the emulator. Megagear. Build. No. It's not outputting shit, is it? Yeah, it kind of helps. Yeah. No, this is what I would do. So when I was doing the Z80 disassembly of Nightmare, I managed to get IDA Pro to spit out a map file, which I then had to convert into a symbol file, which I could then load into OpenMSX to then verify that the labels I'd given stuff was actually correct. It was really, really helpful. But yeah, that's annoying. Why is that not happening? Is it because... I wonder if we just swap that round. I'm going to put build back there because I actually want it in that folder. Actually, no, maybe I don't. Let's just leave it there, right? It says link as symbols there, but it's not... No. Okay. That's annoying. Right, anyway. Let me just try something out here. I'll come back to that anyway, because I'm not... I mean, I do want some symbols, but, it's probably a different version. You're probably right, actually. So, actually, let's, where, Viasm. Where? Oh, it's not that, is it? It's, that, isn't it? Yeah, I forget. Yep. Okay, and then where V-Link? Oh, in two places. Okay, well, let's get rid of the one that's in C/VBCC. Bin. Let's get rid of that. I don't even know why I've still got that there, really. I don't think we'll use it anymore. Oh, okay, that would explain that. Right, okay. So, gotcha. Right, so this is a section. Megagear. Right. Okay. I think we're good. Well spotted. Oh my god, this is why I do these things on stream, right? Because this is where I get these tips. I would have been scratching my head for fucking hours for that. Okay. Megagear. I'll be typing that a lot pretty soon. Build. Oh, you son of a... Oh, okay. I have the Sega Supply code block at 200, which apparently must be in place. Oh. Maybe they just said it had to be in place. It doesn't need to be in place anymore, does it? Put that back where it was. Put that in build // Run that again. One last attempt. Maybe there's no... I mean, what's going on with that? Yeah. Okay, hang on. Oh, that's a good point there, Peter, yeah. That's the sort of thing you fix later once the game's working though, right? Right, so I wonder whether it's because my... Hang on. Let's try and fix this anyway. V-Link. What version are we talking about? Oh, Jesus Christ. And then... that's 2019. 2021. Okay, we could be finding an issue here, actually. Because I bet that is much newer. 2022, 1.9. Okay, yeah. Section's not recognised. I think I need it. Oh, okay. Fucking alright. Bloody hell. I had one of those in the zip you sent me, didn't I? And of course I can't see it now. Where the fuck's it gone? Right, there we go. Edit. Oh, okay. Okay, fucking right, okay. So let's just copy that into the folder, right? Then let's give it the thing that it needs. Linker.scr, yep. Let's have a look at that. So actually, we'll have to call it code. Data. BSS. Okay, that's fair, because then it doesn't... It's a good point, because... Okay, we want a declared storage section for later on anyway. Okay, so it does code, then data, then BSS into the separate different memory address, which is in the RAM, which is up there, which has got 64K. I've lost the entire chat room now. Hang on. Where are you? There we go. I heard someone is operating on the Megadrive. Yes, I am. Well, I'm not operating. I'm operating Visual Studio Code at the minute. So, okay. So, that's Seekanoid. We don't want that. We want the other one. There we go. So actually what we need here is minus T build / linker .scr, right? Yeah. Okay, that'll make that a bit happier. And then what we'll need to do is just call that code. And I think... Why does that one say seg0? Have we got another section here somewhere? Interesting. Oh, because I've said that's in build. Yeah, hang on. Okay. Just trying to get a symbol file out. Oh, yes. Okay. Right, it looks like... I mean, it did it. It didn't put it in a fucking file, though, did it? It definitely did it, though. Look. VDP registers 200. Okay. It's a big old conversation, right? Highs and lows of coding. Yes, exactly. Right. I am going to do a quick BRB because I've run out of beer. Hell's bells, what the fuck is going on? I know, but this is what happens, right? This is why I wanted to share. It's important to share all of the development experiences that you go through, right? Which is, hey Llama, man, how you doing? This is why he's struggling. In no beer. In no beer. Exactly. Right. It's nice to share the pain, right? It's okay. I have pizza. Good. Right. Oh, BRB. ASAP. There's 12 stages of grief. Yes. I'm currently in, I don't know, something. Right. Okay. We have beer. We've got a Vital and a Reality 404. Yeah, there is preset addresses for that. Oh, Hippo, thanks for the sub. Don't know why that's not making any noise, but thank you very much. Right, I'm gonna do one last little punt on this, right, which is Viasm. Actually, I've probably got it in my downloads anyway, right? Viasm. No, Viasm. Win64, yeah. Oh, okay. No. Okay, I need the V-linker separately then. Okay. V-link, Viasm. Yep. Clary. Thanks for the sub. Because my platform is getting love. I'm really looking forward to digging into what this platform can do, if I'm honest. Even though I'm going to be doing the bare minimum, right? But yeah. Let's get about V-link. Yeah. There we go. Let's release binaries. V-link. Oh, V-link. Here we go. Okay, and then where was it? Where V-link? Amiga GCC. Oh, right, okay. C:/Amiga-GCC. That's the setup that I had for V-link, is it? Yeah, and that's where it was. Bin V-link. Okay, right. And that was in the 7-zip there. Replace the file. Right, and now command line should say where's V-link? And what does V-link say now? V-link says it is 2022. Okay, that's better. Okay. It's probably not going to fix the issue, but hey, let's give it a punt anyway. Oh, it didn't spit out on screen this time. That is a very, very good sign. Yes! Fucking yes. There we go. Ah. Right, so. Hurrah, success. Yes, look at that. Oh, right. So the question is, we've got CPU. So in our code then, we've got CPU entry point, right? So that should be listed there, right? CPU. Find CPU. Whoa, Dockstar! Local relock. That's no freaking good. Oh no, it's got the address there. That's fine. Subby, Tasman Audio, Shireen, sorry, Bitstorm, and the Meat Lotion. Give our pal, our general absolute legend here, Dockster, a big old hug. Right, big internet hug. Give him a hug. And Commander Keen has then also dropped in for Mr. Lou, Captain Interceptor, Quang. How you doing, mate? Of the mighty Game Boy development shenanigans. Fugatastic and 3D Code Warrior. Jesus Cheesus, yes. That's Commander Keen. There we go. It was hiding that. Yes. Yes, they're making it rain. Yes, I really appreciate it, guys. Honestly. And Doxer's not giving up. Notimic, the Rushton, Pingy, J-Truck, and the Vimster. Give Doxter a big hug. Right. He needs a big hug. For gifting you a sub. So, is this a competition? It does get a bit that way. But yeah, we can all calm it down now. Calm it down. I appreciate it. It's really great. Okay. TRC 75, Mr. Lolkins, Binary Counter, Retro Creative, and Fat Sack. You'll have to give Commander Keen a big hug. So, let's you're distracting me from my code now, chaps, as much as I appreciate it. But yes, anyway, Commander Keen, Dockster, DB Flash, Techbot, Anton Gale, Tididdle2, and Krisimov, give Dockster a big hug. He has given you a lovely sub. Honestly, guys, I really, really appreciate it. It's fantastic. I love you both in very special ways. Doxter gets all the snogs, but if I ever meet him, he's in for a special one. So, and Commander Keen as well. Stampede 993. Easy dodged. Yep. Special ways. Oh, all the special ways. Hey Geezer, how you doing, man? Oh, let's just take a quick respite because something arrived last week. And it was this. Let's try and get the light on it. There you go. Or the light on that way. There you go. I now have, at last, my copy of Devil's Temple for the Amiga. Which, I gotta say, Graham, this is... Oh, God, it smells good as well. It is a very shiny box. I have to say, that is a very, very quality product. That's not a young Hoffman. That's Bruce Lee. No, it's not Bruce Lee. But yeah, it comes with these lovely 3 Amiga diskettes and this fantastic CD and this very nicely produced manual as well. I mean, it's just a quick. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Scan the QR code and get more games. Hang on, there you go. Scan it, get games. There you go. Oh, Monsters Go Boom. Bruce Lee is one of my favourite games from the C64. I absolutely love that. It's fantastic. So, you've got that awesome game, Zender? Yeah. So have I at last. So, right. Anyway. So, where were we? Checking our... Okay. We can come back into the fold now. Right. So, we have our symbol file. So, now what we need is probably just a quick, for now, I don't know how many hours I've spent. Yeah, Commander Keen, I agree with you. I absolutely love that game. It's fantastic. Right, so let's just do, and now I've got that bit sorted out. DevTools / Blastem. I think Monsters Go Boom, that's what you said you used. All I want to do right now is just drop the ROM image on there. And then just make sure it actually... Yay! There we go. Hello world. Okay, perfect. So, the ROM works, right? Blastem or gens with the debugger. What would you suggest then? What's got the better... Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That might help. There we go. Ticked it off the list. So yeah, gens, but it's a pain. Yeah, I tried Exodus. Exodus went weird, and it hasn't been developed since 2015. So, but yeah. Are you happy wanting to write Mega Drive Hello World now? I mean, I didn't even write it. I stole it from Big Evil Corp. So. Oh, hang on. Whoa. Oh, Jen's okay, because you can't run, but blast them we can. It's newer than the Mega Drive. Yeah, but okay. So what's the one? Okay, let me just get this back. Jen's bit Spain because you can't run it. Okay, so let's go for blast them, right? Because we can probably. Let's just try. If I can get a batch file set up, right? CD code, CD Mega Gear, right? DIR, yeah. Blast M. Okay, that's slightly annoying. C/dev tools / blast M / blast M. Okay, that's slightly annoying, but there we go. I suppose I could. Oh, that should be right. C:/. Oh, that's why. Because you're an idiot, Ian. Okay, unrecognized switch. Okay, that's fine. Okay, but that's a start. And that loads it. Okay, settings. I'm not bothered about that yet. Command line help? No, of course not. I've missed the chat as well. Blast M command line parameters. There we go. Read me. Blast M. Yeah. -H. Okay. So let's just do that first. -H. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's nice. Print this help. Okay. Force region. We can do that. Okay. Options, ROM file, width and height. Okay. So this is good. We can get this set up then. Okay. I'm going to run out of beer quite quick. Okay. Atari Jaguar. No, I don't want that. Don't want full screen because that's going to get in the way. Node. Enter debugger on startup. Disable the Z80. Display version number on exit. Log 68 code address. Ooh! My God, that we should have that. -D. It says here actually. Yeah, -D. Doesn't seem to want to take. Doesn't seem to have an option to load. Load a symbol file though, which is slightly annoying. So that's a pain in the ass. Okay, let's just set up a batch file in here for now anyway, right? Which will at least get us to do a run, right? That's I could have wanted that back really, but anyway, new file. No, that's an entire VS Code. Yeah, all right, you with your cartridgey debugger shenanigans. As far as I'm aware, the only debugger for the MD that supports symbols is the MD Studio, the Big Evil Corp. I'm not convinced it uses symbol files. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, you two need to have a chat and sort that out, right? It's obvious that we are bringing fellow Mega Drive developers into the same place that want good shit, right? So, are you DM'd? Okay. So, yeah, don't let him down. Okay. Anyway, let's go for blast. C:/. DevTools / blast. Blast M / blast M, right? / oh no, that's it. And then options, which is print this. Don't care. Machine. No, not okay. I'm not bothered about that. Let's just chuck the ROM file in, which will be build / megagear.bin, right? And we'll call that as a run.bat, right? Not ideal, but it'll do. New terminal, run. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Oh. Oh, do you know, even I might request this. It's rather good. Who wants to do it? Shall I do a mod request, or should we just actually get on with it? I forgot how ridiculous that was. Right, so we are going to take a quick break, but it'll be well worth it, right? Where's the XM play? Okay. Let's bring up... let's bring up... is it in DevTools? I think it is, actually. DevTools and PT, yep, clone, yep. I've done a module request, right? So usually... that was a fantastic day, that. Hey, Hitch, man. How you doing? Let me just get this set up because I have actually requested my own redeem because I heard this tune and it's a banger. So we're going to sit and watch this tune for a little bit. Okay, Amiga DJ setup folder. Let's see if we can find it by 003-JD-DJ3D. There we go. Bam. Okay. Right. Let's have this from how does one get around the Sega license check? I'm sure there's ways around that. Otherwise, why wouldn't games be made now? Someone will tell you. Anyway, we're going to have this, which there's a shortcut. Oh, there we go. There you go. Right, here we go. We're going to have this by Citrix, and we're going to watch it.
start getting wicked.
We'll give C-Trix a big round of applause for that. Fantastic tune. We can skip it there now and play. Hang on. A bit of that instead. There we go. Banging tune. Yeah, there we go. I did my own redeem then. Because that's what I fancy doing. I had that tune, I couldn't help it. We had to put it on. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that. That's C-Trix and GG3 something, whatever it's called. It was great though, wasn't it? Reality, yeah. Anyway, back to our Mega Drive Hello World. So we've got our setup so far. Let's just tidy things up a little bit here and pull that back up. There we go. So we've got a run, which means you can run that, which means then we can then run that, which then starts our Mega Drive, right? So a quick test then, just to make sure. I think we can do oh no, that is black apparently. Oh, that's not black, that's white though. So if we build that again and then run, it's white. Look at that. Hello World is a good start. There we go. I mean, we are an hour and 20 minutes in and we've got Hello World running on a Mega Drive, which is, it's a bit of an achievement if I'm honest. So let's have a look and see what this code's actually doing. So we've got a palette here of 16 colours. Right, so I don't understand the palette format here yet. That's the characters. So I imagine if we just fuck this one up, right, and just put F3, 2, 4, 1, right, and then build it again, the top of the H is going to look absolute trash, right? But this is what we call okay. That's interesting. I was expecting slightly more out of that, if I'm honest. Okay, well that'll do anyway, right? We've done something. Here is trying to paste code into a chat, dude. Like, I'm gonna copy it. Okay, I'm gonna copy that, and I'm gonna just put that in a new file called a new file called DMA. We'll just paste that. Whoa, that has not. Oh, look at you! It's got the bloody thing on it as well, hasn't it? Look. Okay, yeah, it doesn't work for me because I'm not using. Okay, I can change that later. That's fine, but I'll save that as DMA.asm. Right, I'll save that for later. That formatting came out smooth. It did not, did it? Why is it not? Oh, that's why, because there's more there. That's why. Oh, there we go. Source reg, there's another move there. Yeah, and there's another move there. Okay, I will pull that apart later. Okay. Reg, source, okay. Tiles are 4 bits per pixel. Yeah. It looks easier than setting up the blitter. That's very true. It's nowhere near as versatile, mind. But, yeah. Single DRAM, VRAM. Single DMA, VRAM from... Okay. And this is... You guys are getting a bit too deep for me already, right? All I want to do is have a look at what we've actually got here. So, CRAM, right. So that's obviously a... Okay, so let's have a look. Where's that used? Is that color RAM then, CRAM? Oh, hang on. Right, hang on. Monsters Go Boom. We are going to... paste that in again. Color RAM, you have 4 palettes. I don't think I'll need that many. 64 bytes of color, dedicated color memory. Okay. 64 words. Okay. 4 palettes, 16 at a time. Yeah, that makes sense. Acid Bottle, welcome in. What's happening here then? I'll show you what's happening here. Oh, that's not worked, has it? Okay, that's fine, yeah. We're running a Megadrive emulator. And we've got Hello World running. The grand plan, if you've just joined us, and you've been on the streams before, you haven't. If you haven't, my name's Hoffman. Hello, welcome in. We're doing Megadrive Day, BGR. Yes, it's back to front. Yeah. Okay, so it's like, hang on, bear with me a sec. Let me just in case you just joined us. My name's Hoffman. I do code, and today we're planning on porting the Amiga port of the MSX version of Metal Gear to the Mega Drive. But today is like day one, right? Today is setting up the development environment, getting a debug running, and just having a little bit of a play. And to be fair, we're doing all right, actually. We've got Hello World up, which was obviously stolen from Big Evil Corp. Hope you're doing well there, mate. 00BBBGGGRR. Oh, that's interesting. So actually, Monsters Go Boom. Seekonoid's finished, mate. That's done. We finished that a couple of weeks ago. It's shipped. Any further questions, please direct them to Thalamus, who's now in the production phase of Seekonoid. For Mega Drive, no. I'll tell you why. Because Metal Gear porting Metal Gear to the Amiga was going from a Z80 to 68,000. Seekonoid was going from Unity to 68,000. I might consider it, but we'll see. Doing Metal Gear is a lot easier because there's a lot of spare performance space within that, so that's why that's a good pick. I'd really like to see how the Mega Drive could deal with the particle engine, which uses the blitter to generate code. So, and the line draw as well, which is used in quite a few rooms. So, yes, exactly. Yeah, some visual effects will need trickery. Yeah, so. I started on the Williams Defender hardware, but unofficially. Oh, nice. It would crap its pants. No, I'm not porting Davros. No, I'm not porting it. I'm porting Metal Gear to the Mega Drive today. That's kind of, well, I mean, yeah. We haven't actually done anything yet apart from get our development environment. No. We're not. That's not happening. Right. Okay. So that's the Hello World. So what I want to understand then is so it's 4 bits per pixel, which is pretty similar to So I imagine Nivrig, no. So a question to the room before I go and dig into the documentation. If the palettes are BRG, are the pixels also in that order? So do you have the blue pixel? Actually, no, because it's no, because it'd be 4 bits, wouldn't it? So it'd be 0 to 15. So that's just the color palette. Pointing to the palette entry. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. So, in actual fact, right. So actually, that's 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. Oh no, sorry. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9. Yeah. A, A, A. A, B, 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 C, 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 D, 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 E, 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 F. Right, so now the H character should just look like 4 pixels per color per whatever, right? Oh, you have to get used to that. Okay, that is, I mean, that's quite small. We might need to get a slightly bigger resolution set up, I think. Right, okay, so let's go back to the palette. So it's blue, green, red. So we'll go blue, green, red. Let's just really just put some crappy values in here. So 6, 6, 4, 8, because the lower bit isn't used. 8, and then just E for the end one. Right. So now if we build that. Davros, yeah, no, it's nice that I kind of want to get the code off him after he's finished, but don't just we really need an R-Type AGA, really, don't we? But if I was going to do an R-Type port, I'd want to disassemble the original game code and then port that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I think what we need to do is actually just set this up so it's slightly bigger. But you can see now. Okay, each of those 4 pixel blocks, we've now just basically referenced the entire palette there, haven't we? So let's just open that up. Oh, that's good. Okay. Cool. Okay, I think I understand how this is set up then. That's nice. Right. How are we doing? You can do bitmap-like displays, but it's slow and painful. Yes. My world. Yes. That's right, Raccoon. Okay, so actually, so other than flipping the second and fourth 4 bits in the palette should work from the Amiga, because it will just ignore that bottom bit for each component, right? So Scorpion World. Yes, it will ignore it. Okay, so actually that means for all the palettes I've got, I probably don't even need to change the data. I could just put a little flipper in, right? I mean, that's a pretty nasty shift. That's a logical shift of 8. So that would be shit on a 68,000. But okay. The problem then is you will have E and F correspond to full brightness. That's not a problem because Metal Gear was ported from the MSX, which has the same number of colours. It's 512. So yeah. Yes. No. I gave up. I gave up trying to make sure that was all set correctly on the MSX to Amiga port. Sod it. It can probably display a lot more than that if you use horizontal interrupts. So, yeah. Yeah, it can do quite, you can do trickery, but we don't need to do trickery on this thing. We just want to get it working. Right, so I've understood correctly. So I'm happy with that as it stands. I mean, I will cut this up later, I think. Let's go for. Oh, because you could just switch the palette halfway down, couldn't you? Okay. And surely I imagine the horizontal interrupt could load a new palette into the VRAM anyway, right? On a horizontal interrupt. So you could actually completely change the palette. So you could use one palette. Whilst it's using that palette, write a new palette. Oh, 82 Jono. Thanks for the sub. 2 months in. Welcome in. Ahoy! Ahoy, sir. Right, I understand now. And Dan Book, sir, thanks for the follow. Right, so let's see if we can. We might be able to get away with. Oh wow, that's wrong. Okay. Why does that keep showing up? Open folder. Okay. C:/code/AmiGear. Right. Okay. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Just select that folder. Okay, yeah. Does that not have any build commands? Here's code. Tasks. Yeah, it does. Why is that not? Oh, there we go. Build AmiGear. Wow, is my old bloody Metal Gear project broken? I accidentally ran a debug on it the other day. This way over my head, but interesting as fuck. Oh, brilliant. Oh, I love that. Oh dear, that never plays correctly in here, does it? You remember that, Mother Hubbard. Okay, so build AmiGear. Why does that seem to be missing? That's interesting, Constance. Logic Audio, Amiga Audio. That's interesting because it looks like I've pissed about with something here and then broken something. Right, hang on. Bear with me a moment. Logic, Audio, Amiga Audio. Let's just take that out. Oh, look at that as well. Actually, all these other plugins that I don't bloody use are causing me a problem. Okay, let's just save that. Hang on. Disable workspace. Disable workspace. Disable workspace. Reload. Right. It's not that. I think what's happened is I must have. Oh, that's using a really old version of VASM as well. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's some old school vibes. Oh, oh. Oh man, it's been ages since I've looked at this. Hoffenarme, yes. Okay, cool. I'm just realizing I now have to deal with variable width font. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's going to be a raw pain in the ass. Okay, right. So I think if I look at draw room, right, because that's a good place to start, right? Draw room tiles. Oh, draw room tiles. Right, there we go. Okay, move room. Tile set pointer. Oh, fucking hell, this is more complicated already. You can fake it a little bit. Use sprites. I'm not using sprites. I'll have enough VRAM, I reckon, to be able to squeeze this in the right directions. Thankfully, it'll be a treat to him. He's port the music over, yeah. So we'll see. No, what I will do is I'll go for Francis. Francis has given me an approach where basically you can build it, plenty of space. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a background, foreground layers. That's exactly what I've got an idea for, right? So there's a background layer with all the tiles on, and foreground layer where I can put basically the text layer, and then you just have to basically just build those tiles manually, which I currently do on the Amiga version, right? So that's they're drawn via the CPU onto the screens. They have to be drawn into the tile set, right? And render them manually. Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, I'm going to be using a lot of sprites for everything else that's going on, so I don't want the text being a problem to that. So. But that's not fun, is it? I mean, it's all fun, isn't it? It's the journey's the fun part, right? Right, so I've got a question about my own code base here. Tile buffers. Tile set buffer. Unpack tiles. Oh my god, look at this. Shit, they're bad, man. Okay, we've got a tile set buffer, which is 256 by 8 by screen depth. Okay, so we've got 256. Okay, well, this is going to be fine. Oh, yeah. No, it's good job I commented this to crap, yes. Yeah. The original was pretty well commented, to be honest, so. Okay, oh, that's quite good as well. I might have to change those values, but yeah. Blast processed all the things, yes, of course. So I'd be quite interested to see where are we unpacking those tile sets from, right? So it's a tile set buffer, right? Room render. Okay, so that's unpack tiles. Given time, yeah, which this has a lot of time for, right? So, for example, unpacking tiles, unpack LZ. Oh, now that'd be a nice challenge, right? Can I get the LZ unpacking routine to just write this data directly into the VRAM rather than writing it into memory first? Because that'd be pretty cool. Okay, so room ID, GFX set IDs. Okay, what's in that? Oh my god, binary data. Okay, fair enough. Oh, each nibble is a tile set for the room ID. Oh, okay, cool. So there's... Okay, tile set building. Base, desert, roof. Okay, oh my god, look at this. When did I set all this up? Okay. Tile set building, tile set... Oh, man. It's been so long since I've looked at this code. Okay. And it looks like I did a lot of manual work to get this stuff working. Okay, so actually let's have a look at c/code/amigear/ where was it? Assets, tile sets. Okay. /assets/tile sets. I have no memory of this place. Exactly. Oh my god, look! In, not GIMP, InfraView, thank you. That's amazing! I forgot I did that. I created GIFs of all the tile sets. Oh wow. Oh, this is fun. So we've got them as bins as well, which is good. Okay, this is on the other hand, they saved the bus arbitration for that, I suppose. That's getting too deep for me yet. VRAM is sadly not mapped into the 68K because Sega is stupid. Well, yeah, I understand that. Because, you know, if it was mapped in, then you'd end up with freezing weights, right? So, but you got DMA access to chuck it across, so... Yeah, Davros is right. There's a reason why it's not addressable. I'm sure technically it's great. An off-the-shelf chip Yamaha designed so the CPU didn't need to know what the memory format looked like. Exactly, yeah. Chucking it is better, yeah. I suppose the other benefit as well, right, is that I'm not constrained by 512K of chip RAM and 512K of other RAM here as well. So I could just load up the cart with unpacked data and then just DMA transfer that into the VDP, and then everyone's happy. So, okay, so I'm assuming that if we've got, are they all 8K? Tileset common, elevated up in, they are, aren't they? Tileset, oh, that's a font. Hindi 8K. So they're all items. They're all 8K, right? HXD. Okay. Oh, I worked this out earlier as well, didn't I? So it is 4 bits per pixel. You got 4 gigs of linear ROM though, so you don't need to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly the point, isn't it? So I had to squeeze everything into 1 meg of RAM. So everything's compressed. So, oh, has it been that long? Yeah, it's been a while since I looked at the code. It's giving me vibes though, looking at it again. Oh, they've definitely got slightly. Okay, tile set. So what is the main tile set? Tile set building, right? So I think let's have a look at tile set building, right? Which is there. Because I reckon we can just do a cheeky bin convert on that, right? I can't remember how they got there. Okay, yeah, so the first tile is empty. Okay, and then I'm guessing if that's the first one, and let's do that 8x8, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So so everything's still 16 color on this, right? So let's work it out, right? So we've got 4 bits per pixel, which means it's a byte per 2 pixels, which means to draw 1 pixel, it's half a byte, which means it's 4 bytes per row, right? So that's 4 times 8, right? Which is 32. So why is that empty like that? That's interesting. That is interesting. Oh, there's lots of empty space in there as well, isn't there? Look at that. But we don't need to back about with that much, right? Maybe there's just 2 empty tiles in that at the start of that, right? Let's have a look at another tile set, see what the difference is. These are the things that I wholesale ported across and then like packed and did all the other stuff around it and then wondered about it after. Tile set common. There we go. Does that look any different? 8 across. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That looks a bit more realistic there. Right. Okay. So that's obviously the first character. Right. So actually, thinking about this, Amiga format wise, right? That is plane 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So the first port call would be to change that, would be to translate that from planar, which is what it's currently in. Plus you'll be able to pass all that and use H-flip and V-flip to remove duplicates. Yeah, I'm not removing duplicates. I don't care about that. I've got loads of space. I've got so much space. Like, it's... yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, so... Right, I might just have a quick trip to the office, right? So, bear with me a moment, and then I'll be back. Oh, I need to get some more beer as well. Hang on. I'm going to pause that because I quite like that tune. Right, BRB very soon. There we go. Right. Let's just a little quick quick catch up. Oh my God, here we go. Quaffman, yes. Thank you, Niv. Good point. 4 mega on Y compress. Exactly, yeah. Sick wrote some excellent basic tools to convert graphics data for the MD, so you could even use GIFs. And it'd output palette. It's called MD Tyler. I won't need any of that. Thanks for the. I mean, I don't want to seem blasé or whatever, or dismissive, but the Metal Gear project has a massive chunk of C# code that converts a lot of the graphics from the MSX into Amiga planar format. So I imagine a lot of that's going to be just tweaking some of those routines and then spitting out some fresh binaries, and I'll be on the case. I have a feeling that actually, if we have a little dig into that, because that's a good question. I don't think. Oh yeah, and happy Amiga Day. I had GIF files out. Yeah, that was early days where I was like, just testing that what I was converting from the MSX actually looked correct. Let's just have a quick look in here in tools. Gear bytes. Oh my God, this is a long time ago now, isn't it? Okay, let's go and have a look. See what shit I actually have in here. Because I wonder actually whether I don't want to do it here. Actually, let's just search for in this project. Let's search for tile set. See if tile set common. If it's in here, we might have programs. Come on, search entire solution. It might have been something that I just did. Following specifies it was not found. Okay, so the tile sets must have been. That's interesting. So I must have done them some other way. I'm guessing, because it's not in here. Tile. Tile set. Color map. Okay, that's color maps. On move. Okay, no. Tile index. Okay, tile ID. Tiles. Oh, okay. Okay, so we converted them from the GIF. Tile to Amiga 1-bit. Tile to Amiga. Okay. I didn't see that, Zender. I want to look at it right now, though. Oh, no, there it is. Bloody hell, it's the first tweet on my page. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that is fantastic. Ah, see, Amiga and C64 is love, isn't it? You know, whether retro machines back in the day, good times. I know. What was I doing in 1994? I was going to college, I was writing Pro Tracker tunes, smoking too much. Yeah. Look at that. Oh my God, that 1994 hairstyle there, though. Look at that. I look like that. Fucking hell. Looks awful. Oh, lovely. Okay, so let's find all references to that. Gear image. Oh, GIF to bin. Oh my God, export tile sets. So I must have done. Path or combine tile sets, right. Tile set list. Oh my God, I got tileset.json. Okay, here we go. Tile sets, tileset.json. Where's that then? tileset.json. Edit. Okay. Oh man, that looks no, I don't want to reload that. Close all of those. Okay. Close all but this. Nope. Not bothered about that. Okay, color map. Okay. Okay, I think probably what we want to do is just bloat it, right? Because I remember this being a JSON file that I created. So if I remember rightly, the way Metal Gear did it is that it would load various chunks of the tile set into VRAM. And I decided that I would go for a much more chunky approach, right? Which was to just make big old 8K tile maps, right? So all of this information was extracted out of the original game, and we don't need that. So why do you always think of Halloween and Jason? Good Dean Beach, you know? I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean. Anyway, so let's forego that, because I think all we need, we've got 8 tile sets, right? Tile set menu, tile set items, tile set common. I think we'll be all right if we just do that. Let's just see how many have we actually got. Injections, look at that. Oh, look at all this stuff that I write for this. Oh, look at that. Okay. Okay, so the 68,000 code doesn't care about any of that, does it? So we don't need to worry about that. Konami logo, PAL. Okay. Tileset font, tileset connect. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think actually half of these are even used. I just built them anyway. So who wrote this stuff? Oh, Nibrig. It's very good. Bit Jason Statham. Right, okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll go for an approach of... How are you doing for time? Oh, it's only 10 o'clock. Okay, that's good. We've got a bit of time left. So let's go back to assets, tile sets, right? No. Tile sets. Tile sets. Okay, let's sort that by name. Oh no, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we do have 13 tile sets in here. I don't think all of these are used. We go back to the Amiga code. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8. Okay. So actually it's just those 8 that we need to worry about, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9. Okay. This tile set is used for the common bits of graphics like the radio and Snake's picture. Okay, right. So that's stored as a bin, so we don't have to unpack it all the time. Okay, but these are the ones that we need, right? So let's get those. Okay, right. Let's. So what I don't want to do is get a bit. Let's just copy all of those for now, and then put that into the new folder, which is d/code/ Mega Gear. Right. Yeah. Let's make an assets folder. And then a new folder for tile set. Right, and I'm assuming that they're all, apart from that one, they're all in the planar format, right? So let's just knock up a quick VS project, right? Gotta get some sleep. No worries, Zender. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Always a pleasure to see you, and I'll see you in person got the whole Friday off, so I'll be up there in Nottingham pretty early on the Friday. The Fox 2 emote, yes, brilliant tune. Not heard it for years. It's old classic mono, isn't it? So can't beat that. Yeah, Francis. My boss is amazing. I put the request in and he just booked it off for me. He's such a lovely guy. So you might know him, Francis. He's a nice chap. I think I'm just going to go for a quick console app for this, actually, which is console app .NET. Yeah, .NET Framework's fine, and we'll do Mega Gear Tile Conf, right? Because I reckon this is going to be a one-off, but I do want the code in my new repo, right? Oh my god, this is a tune. Yeah. Mega Gear. Okay, new folder. Tools. And then new folder. Hacky Tile Conf. Right, there we go. This one, we're talking about this one. I'm half tempted, but I love this. God, that's so good, isn't it? That is Announced Part 2 by Travolta, better known as Julius from Lemon. So yeah, there you go. That was a tune. Right, how we do? Yeah, no, we're still doing pretty good for time. Right, so file path. So we want a new file name. So what we're doing here for proper nice melody. That it's bloody good. So we'll do var output file equals is it path.change file change extension, yeah, which is file path file path yep. String extension. We'll just call it MD, right? Got a new file. Comdom corruption. Same guy. Yeah. Future crew. He was in Spaceballs. Yeah. State of the art. Where's HXD gone? So, okay, so let me try and remember this then. So that'll be 8 bits, 8-bit, 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 right. Oh, this is going to be slightly annoying then, isn't it? So, let's just do a var source equals file.read all bytes, right? File path, right? Okay. And it's 8 kilobytes I've got, right? Which is okay, so that's 2,000, right? So that's 2,000. Actually, that's divided by 20, right? So that's 256, right? So we've got 256 characters per file, right? For var char ID equals 0. Char ID plus plus char ID is less than 256, right? Okay, so we've got a char loop. What have I done wrong there? Have I got that round the wrong way? Am I that drunk? Am I? Okay, yeah, cool. Right, so was that the fan PC demo tune second reality? No. Yeah, of course it's round the wrong way. Right, so let's do var byte pos, right? Equals 0. This is a nasty freaking conversion to do, right? So and then we'll do var bit mask, right? And what we want to do is we just want to set that to 0x80, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. It's a hack. It is a hack. Yeah, it is going to be a very, very nasty hack. So actually, what we'll want to do is we'll do a var output large equals new byte, right? New list byte, sorry. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's going to make life a bit easier, right? Okay, byte pos is like that. Okay, so Stampede, yes, hacking. We are definitely hacking. Right, so if I remember rightly, let's go back up to the top here, right? And look at the first character that we've got. So this is in Amiga planar format, right? Which means that that's 8 pixels, that's 8 pixels, that's 8 pixels, that's 8 pixels, right? So those 4 bytes will make up 8 pixels. Fuck me, that's really annoying, isn't it? So actually it's the most significant bit from there, the most significant bit from there, the most significant bit from there, there, and there. Will make the first Hacker Man. No, I'm not Hacker Man. A hack on this channel, that is what we're all about. That's right, isn't it? So it's the most significant bit Oh, actually, it's those 4 there, isn't it? So that makes up the first 8 pixels. Let's try and get this right. So those 4 bytes will make up. So we're trying to remember the traversion on this. It's a bugger, isn't it? It's not. It's past 4 o'clock, man. I'm not at work now. A hacky little console app is fine. I'm sure, Francis, you've never made a hacky console app to solve a problem for someone, yeah? MD uses 4 bits per pixel, and this Amiga setup that I've got here will be. That'll be the first. Actually, yeah. So that'll be the first. That'll be the first plane, right? That'll be the second. That'll be the third. That'll be the fourth. So yeah, we've got some serious traversal. Actually, it's that one. And then that one, and then that one, and then that one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay. It's indexed on the Mega Drive. On Amiga, it's bitmaps. So that's why we need to traverse this. So I'm just thinking about how best to do this, which I think is going to be right. I've got it. Right. So var pix 1. Okay, and then we'll do var bit shift, right, which equals 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, which is 7, right? Okay, pix 1 equals, so we need 8 of these fuckers, right? Equals source byte pos, which will be and the byte mask. Okay, and it will be shifted by the bit shift. Right, and that will give me the first bit. Bit mask, sorry, not byte mask, bit mask. There we go. Okay, that'll give me the first pixel. Okay, which will also be shifted. See, looked. Yeah. Actually, so we're doing 8, right? We call that BBP4, right? So actually, we want to do this. I want to do this 8 times, right? -1. Plus equals, yep. Okay. This is nasty. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woohoo! That is nasty. 7. Right. that right? No, that's not right at all. Jesus, I've done this before as well. Let's have a look at the hex data again. This is getting tricky. So that's 8 pixels, right? On the first plane, second plane, third plane, fourth plane. So from those 4 bytes, we should be able to get be able to get 4 values out of that, right? Yeah, I've gone too far, right. So, okay. Plane 1, plane 2, plane 3, plane 4. It is 4 bits. Okay. So actually, it's if we're looking at this, it's that bit there, that bit there, that bit there, then that bit there, which would then give us a 4-bit value, right? Twilight, yes. The future, yes. Okay. Okay, yeah. And that's going to be plus equals that. Bit shift. Right. Source byte plus 1. And then I'm going to shift that way by 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Plus 1, plus 2, plus 3 actually. So it's not 4. Okay, right. And that'll give us 4 bits per pixel. Right. It should be that bit, and that bit, yeah. And then BPP4 equals BPP4 shifted by 4. Yep. Yep. Okay, and that'll be no, that's all wrong. Yeah, that is wrong. Oh no. Then bit mask 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. What am I missing here? Probably some mental intelligence at this point. I would write it out in Notepad. Yeah. Yeah, I think to be fair, I'm probably too many beers in to work out what the traversal is at this point. So, and also, my new work timetable means I have to get up a bit earlier. So, maybe we should look at maybe running a demo. I don't have any original hardware here, though, which is slightly annoying. So, post-Barmer peak. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. All right, let's... We're already running some Tick 80 demos, and Tick 80 was quite interesting. Oh, look at that. That's fabulous, isn't it? Yeah. You know what will happen? I will basically look at it tomorrow after work and go, there we go, done. And we'll do it in about 5 minutes. But I thought I gave you those already. Have I not given you those, Salamoose? Jesus. Oh man, if I'd thought about this beforehand, and my new work computer's got an RTX 4090 in it, so I could actually run basically any PC demo. No, I don't know. I think you might not have had them. I do have stacks of them. I was kind of hoping you might take them from the video, but yeah, that's probably better. I might go and steal some from there because that's in-game. I don't have to pause it and then take a screenshot, which is really annoying. Let's look for some TIC80 demos because I can run those on real hardware. That's a nice principle there, Hazemaker. How are you doing? I didn't see you there. What on earth? Why is that? Anyway, I hope you're well. I hope Chile is good. If you're registered, to remember too, yeah. Actually, if you could, Andy, that'd be great. Because the problem I always have with taking screenshots is I'm trying to play it to make good screenshots, and then I have to hit a button, which means that the game instantly falls down a bit flatter. Try that first. If you want me to go and have a look and dig some out, but yeah, you got the video. Try that. Okay, now that's no good. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just run the other demo, right? The vid is crispy. Well, I hope so. I worked well on that. Anyway, so that is good. Right, we will make some headway on that. I think the first thing to do with this is to basically get the room data, get the tile set data, and then get that. I've got a routine that basically draws a room, right? So, and that was the first entry point when I made the Amiga version, was draw the room, right? And then I drew all the rooms and went, wow, I've got a game, so let's put some sprites in it and everything else. So I think that's where we're going to go first. I've obviously had too much to drink to work out the conversion on that now. But don't worry, we will get there. It'll be good. It'll be fine. So, yeah, so we'll be doing this every week now anyway. So we've got something to play with. And there might be some progress between the weeks. We'll see where we get on. Is that even possible? Ask my wife, Francis. It's definitely possible. So yeah. Right. Let's get there. Where's the TIC80 gone? Let's get that up. C:/DevTools. TIC80. Let's run the Nova invite again because that is. Oh, whoops! That's a lot louder than I thought it was going to be. We'll see you in 4 weeks. You will see me in 4 weeks, Nivrig. Oh my God, are you saying your wedding anniversary is the same day as my birthday? That's weird. Oh yeah, so I'm 46 tomorrow. Let's not worry about that. I will see you there as well. Anyone that's got a ticket to a Kickstart, put your hand up in chat. 46, a wee child. Yes, I am a little bit, if I'm honest. Anyway, I'll tell you what. Let's run the Nova invite again. Oh, this tune's really good as well, but Jesus Christ, what's in my downloads folder? Right. Let's run this. And then we will we'll find someone to raid, but I'll do some rambling and shit. But anyway, this is the Nova invite. Yeah, it's really fun. there you go. That's an invite for a demo party, which is happening on the 23rd to the 25th of June. Main code by Toback and graphics by Toback and additional code by Mrs. Beanbag, Mantratronic. Music by myself, Hoffman. Support from Raccoon, Violet, Eldroid, Nico, and Molive. So there we go. Yeah, anyway, thank you. Let's do some thanks because there's a lot of shenanigans that's gone on. Let's just give a massive shout out to 82 Jono resubscribed, Doxter and Commander Keen for their sub off, which was fantastic. Autumn Hippo, Clary OW for the resub. Oh, the Tick 80's just crashed again with my bad code. And everyone else, no, they never last. No, not ideas. Thanks to everyone that's joined in this evening. You've been a great help. We've got something set up. So I'll do a bit of work before we... Oh, Smash 1980. Didn't see you there, man. Nivri, Commander Keen, Reality 404, Doxter, JC1980, Hazemaker, Lars 18th, Commander Keen, Freya, Hotshot Programmer B, thanks for the follow. We are obviously going to go to the one place that we always go on a Monday evening, which is to the one and the only, the fantastic, the ever brilliant Charlie Farr, because he's fantastic. It's Monday. Where else are we going to go? Thanks, Doxter. So hopefully next time we'll have some stuff to do. We've got plenty of stuff to do. There's no DJ stream on Monday. So yeah, Clary OW. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. Let me start this raid. There we go. It's getting ready. Brilliant. JC1980 as well. Also, big ups, Peter. Thanks for fixing my ZX Spectrum. I'm going to break that out on stream again. Because I want to watch some demos. Because Spectrum demos are awesome. Nev Riggs, take care, mate. See you and Zender and Gareth and the rest of the crew in 4 weeks' time. It's going to be amazing. I just joined. Oh, now it ends. Oh, Vampire MXX. I'm sorry, dude. Later, Francis. Speak to you tomorrow. And everyone else, see you soon. Much love. You're amazing. Press the button.